I'm back with a new custom from the newly awaited game, ARMS. And man, I'm really getting hyped for this game. I can't wait to play it. Make sure to watch my last video on my last custom on Springman. This custom is probably one of the hardest customs that I have ever made. At one point I was ready to give up because everything I was doing wasn't working. But I'm glad I was able to find a solution in order to make this custom work. And just like Springman, she isn't perfect, but I love how she turned out. And in case you were wondering what base I used to make Ribbon Girl, I used this base right here. It's a Supergirl action figure. And as you can see, I definitely did a lot of modifications in order for it to look like this. But anyways, enough of me talking, let's take a closer look at this figure. Alright, so here's my Ribbon Girl. And some of the tools that I used to make this custom, I use epoxy sculpt. I use Model Master paint. I use an X-Acto knife. And I used actual foam cord. And I also put metal wiring inside the foam cord. That way they can be super flexible. That way I can pose Ribbon Girl around. And I actually use these like party strings for the ponytail. And with the epoxy sculpt, I sculpted the hair, the pink ribbon. I sculpted this little shirt. All this gray part you see right here. It's actually epoxy sculpt. And let's see, and I sculpted the boxing gloves. Oh, and I forgot to mention that I also use epoxy sculpt to make the ears and the eyebrows. And for sure, I gotta say that this custom was more difficult to make than this one right here. Alright, now let's take a closer look at her. Let me go ahead and rotate her, that way you can take a look at her better. And in my own opinion, I think this custom turned out a lot better than Springman because I feel like she looks identical to the character from the game. Okay, maybe she's not really game accurate, but I feel like she's more accurate than Springman. This was the original base that I was gonna use, and I'm glad that I didn't use his body because they're not really up to scale. So I'm really happy that I found this figure. And originally I was gonna use these Lalaloopsy hair pieces for the arms, but I felt like these look more like springs and not like ribbons. So I'm glad I was able to find some foam cord that looked like ribbons. But yeah guys, that's pretty much it. I don't know what else to say. I'm really happy how this custom turned out. I'm glad that I didn't win with this figure. And I feel like she's too skinny as well. So not that being skinny is bad or anything. I'm just saying this base wouldn't be as good as this base right here. But now I'm gonna cut to a few pictures. Waluigi Photobomb! But anyways guys, thank you for watching my video. I really appreciate that, and I'm going to be making more videos like this in the future, so stay tuned. And also follow me on Instagram because I post a lot of cool pictures of my toys and stuff. And again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Ouch.